All right, let's start our next exercise. In this exercise, I would like you to write down each tool for the different type of tool we need. So spectrum analyzer, I want you to give me the known tool that we discussed in the lesson. Our Wi-Fi scanners for Wi-Fi traffic, I want you to write down the known tool that we use for that. And the packet analyzer for AP and client frames, I want you to write down the known tools that we discussed for those items. Now, if you can't write them all down, that's fine. Write as many down as you can. So go ahead, pause the video now, write down your answers, and unpause when you're ready to see the solution. All right, hopefully you had enough time to write down your answers. We're going to start with the spectrum analyzer. Now, the spectrum analyzer is all RF energy. When we want to utilize the spectrum analyzer, the ones we look to are MetaGeek Channelizer, Cisco Clean Air, and the Cisco Meraki RF Spectrum. Those are the ones I was hoping was bouncing around in your brain when we asked about the spectrum analyzer. Now, with Cisco Clean Air, remember you can have a Spectrum Expert setting where a autonomous AP is actually going to hook up with MetaGeek Channelizer and these other applications in order to take a survey of the surrounding area and see what Wi-Fi interference happens before you make a deployment. So great job, everyone. All right, let's take a look at Wi-Fi scanners. Hopefully you've written down your solution here already. If not, go ahead and pause and then write down your solution. All right, here we go. Important to note, the spectrum analyzer is layer 1. Let's take a look at layer 2 here. Wi-Fi scanners, layer 2. MetaGeek Insider, Wi-Fi analyzer, and Apple Airport Utility. Now, this is the Wi-Fi traffic that we can see, like beacons and management traffic and Wi-Fi networks. So really, this is layer 2 traffic. In order to analyze it, these are the different tools we would use. All right, let's move on to layer 3, the packet analyzer. What would we be using here? If you haven't written down your answer, go ahead and pause, then write down your answers because I'm about to reveal it. Here it is. Our layer 3 packet analyzers that we discussed in class for AP and client frames are things like MetaGeek, IPA, Wireshark, OmniPeak, AirMagnet. These are traffic at the packet level, all frame types between APs and clients. So really gives us a view as to what's going on at that layer. So hopefully you guys were able to get this correct. Again, if you did not, go take a look at our troubleshooting tools that we consider best use or best practice for Cisco. All right, welcome to our next exercise. In this exercise, I'm going to ask you for some of the tools that we would use in certain troubleshooting events. Now, first off, in our Air OS environment, what are two of the options you can use to troubleshoot your Air OS environment? Go ahead and write that down or say it out loud or give me your answer. Pause the video. When you're done with your answer, unpause and I will give you the solution. All right, for Air OS, what we're looking for is the CLI and the GUI. That's what we're really looking forward to for the Air OS troubleshooting tools. You'll use the GUI to do some monitoring. If you need to make some really advanced configurations, you'll use the CLI. Okay, my next question to you. The Cisco Active Advisor. What is that for? What does that help us with? The Cisco Active Advisor has a prominent role in doing what in our environment? Pause the video here. Give me your solution. All right. Hopefully you had enough time to answer. The Cisco Active Advisor is all about life cycle management. You'll get notifications on when equipment is going end of service or end of life, where you're going to have to make some changes to your environment. It also gives you information about known issues with your equipment. So the Cisco Active Advisor is a proactive tool that helps you keep on top of your environment and understand which items are end of life, which items are need to be updated. So a general idea of how the equipment is doing in your environment as it pertains to Cisco, whether they're cutting it off, no more further development, or they've come up with something new that you need to implement in your environment. All right, last but not least, the wireless LAN controller config analyzer. What is this tool used for? Go ahead and pause my video. I'm about to give you the solution. Pause, write down your answer. When you're done, unpause. All right. The wireless LAN controller config analyzer is all about discovering or evaluating the best practices and if they have been implemented in your environment. So, very important piece of equipment here. Remember, this is standalone software, this wireless LAN controller config analyzer. You actually download it and then you run it against your configuration. It lets you know if you are adhering to best practices for Cisco. So very cool tool if you don't want to go line by line and audit it. If you want an automated approach, and I'm a lazy admin, I like the automated approach. If you like the automated approach, this config analyzer will help you get the best config for your environment as Cisco requires. So thank you very much for going through this exercise. I hope you had a good time here. I hope you were able to get the answers correct. If you struggled through any of this, please review the material for this lesson and come back. This exercise was all about our best practices, our licensing, our third party tools, and some of our troubleshooting options. So, important subjects. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.